Hello, how are you? All right, so I wanted to title this live, but I want to tell you a couple different things we're going to do tonight. First of all, I've had a live on my heart, and so I'm going to share that for a minute or two. Then I'm actually going to bring a guest on. He's going to share some data points, and we're going to dialogue from there. So if I'm honest, I wanted to title this live, Dear Democrats. Now, you might be sitting there and you might think, wait a minute, like what side is she on? What side am I on? And I actually want to say, let's step back from the sides, all right? Let's take off our titles. Because what I want to propose to you is that actually we look at each other eye to eye and say, we are Americans, okay? So whether you feel like you're a Democrat or you feel like you're a Republican, forget the titles. Let's step back and say we're American. Now, if you're a leftist, right, I probably am not gonna speak to your ideology tonight, but I'm gonna speak to every American. And every American, I want to say this. If the truth were to be shown to you, would you want to see it no matter what? And the reason why I ask you that question is I think we really have to be honest with ourselves. I think that we really have to come to a point that we recognize like the pot is boiling. Things are happening in our nation. And whether we feel like they are going for our agenda and values or against our agenda and values, I feel like we need to step back and say, we are both Americans. And so whatever the truth is, may the truth be known. Because you might be somebody who voted for Biden, and you might be really excited about the prospect of him being president-elect. But I would ask you this question. If indeed it was a stolen election, even if you like your guy, even if you do, or you really just hate the other guy, if those strings can be pulled in our nation, what happens when the strings continue to be pulled and you don't like the guy or the gal? And then it's too far. I know that if we've been together in the past, you've heard me say, I lived in Venezuela. I watched an election be stolen. I heard the Venezuelans talk about an election being stolen. I didn't know what that meant because honestly, I wasn't into Venezuelan politics. And yet, now we look at Venezuela, a country that was oh so rich and incredible. And now they are poverty stricken, freedoms ripped. And so I'm going to look at you tonight and I'm going to say, stick with me. I'm going to invite my guest on now. And I am going to have him share some things. If you are, let me invite now. If you are somebody who finds value from this live tonight, will you share it? I really just want Americans to stop craving an agenda, to stop craving a specific, because take the leaders out of it. Take Trump out. Take Biden out. My guess is you like one and you despise the other. My guess is you are a fan of one, you hate the other. Take them out. Because no longer are we going to let the like or the dislike of two guys determine where our nation heads. We are Americans. I know we don't know or we don't recognize how spoiled we are, but we are incredibly blessed to live in a nation. And if we do not have free and fair elections, if we do not have election integrity, we will lose our country. And so that's why, okay, he's not sure how to get on. So let's try this. Hold on. Larry, if you can hear me, did you see the images I shot you in your messenger? There is a button on the bottom where you ask to be added to my video. So you have to ask to be added. Allow your viewers to request to join you. Yep, it says you can request. Sorry, technical difficulties, friends. We could have done a run through, but Who does run-throughs in 2020? 2020 is a run-through, right? All right. So I'm going to hope maybe he's looking at the images because I showed him the buttons exactly that he'll need to push. So hopefully you're hearing me. If you have been following me at all over the past, oh man, how long is it? Probably since August, I think. I got pretty loud about a certain state's election, right? Washington State. And what's really fun about Larry is that he is a computer whiz. He is a data, I almost called you a diva, right? But he knows computers. He knows the different ways to really analyze data. And so he has broken down some different points and he can succinctly share them and maybe open your eyes on a state level. And then of course you can apply whatever you wish to a national level. So let's try one more time. Right now it's just saying, oh, Larry, can you hear me? Well, friends, I wonder if it's because you're not on your cell phone. Are you not on your cell phone? I see all of you. Thank you for joining. Can you invite me? Now, hey, Cassie. Now he's trying to call me. Larry, you can't call me. You can't call me. It cuts off my live. All right. Let's try this again. I'm going to try to invite him again. It won't let me invite you again. Well, friends, this may have just been a teaser. Maybe I'll have to title this Dear Democrats as it is. I hate to give you dead air, but he is not finding where to sign on, and we're losing. Our numbers are dropping. Our numbers are dropping. Okay, friends. Well, it was a good experiment. It was a good start. Let me try one more thing. And I know, Cassie, you can invite yourself. What I'm wondering is if he is from a computer, because if he's on a computer, it's not, hey, Kelly, it is not working. So Cassie, I could bring you on camera. I could bring Kelly on camera. Cassie says, we'll be patient. Cassie, you will, but will the others? That is the question, especially those who are watching the replay. Thanks for the replay. I'm here. I see you. All right. Yeah. It's not even giving me an option for you, Larry. So, I don't know. Hey, Cassie. All right. Wow, there's two Cassies right back to back. Okay, friends. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It was a total teaser. We had a really fun back and forth we were going to do, but technical difficulties. So I probably will just need to put in my little sequence. Just watch the first 2 minutes because the rest of it is me just babbling, having technical difficulties. So here we go. Emily, I can bring, okay, so he says he will get on in a minute. All right. Well, I mean, when I'm on my, so I have this short story time while we try to get him on. I have this really fun, like, exclusive group, and so every Thursday I go live with them, and I'm just kind of goofy, and I sing. So are there any song requests while we build the audience and wait for, you know, somebody to get on their phone and join us? We could be All American. We could sing, oh my goodness, it's Happy New Year's Eve, friends. How about that? Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I'm sure we are all ready. If you're just joining us as the numbers continue to drop. Oh, Kelly, don't you tempt me, girl. So if you're just joining us, we are having technical difficulties getting my guest on. And so we are trying a different avenue. So I was tempting the viewers to stay with me while I sing, or I am just, you know, goofy and you can laugh, because who doesn't need extra laughs right now? Who doesn't need a little extra joy? You might as well use me for your little, you know, use it for your own expense. This is what we should do. Ready? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. How long will the numbers keep dropping? Just kidding. They're actually doing okay. Did you know, here's a fun fact about Facebook. If you make your lives 15 minutes or longer, Facebook will actually push them out and promote them. And I'm always like, people don't really have that attention span, right? Like, y'all have like attention spans of a gnat. If I am not interesting in the first minute, let's face it, if I'm not interested in the first 10 seconds, y'all are out, right? So the fact that you're still on here, you really want to hear my guest and the data points that he is bringing. Charlene, wrong page. I cannot verify. Okay, I can, Charlene. So she's on my exclusive page I was just telling you guys about, and they know I'm goofy and I just break into song and bust out. Okay. Literally, I am giving him maybe 1 more minute because how much can I just talk nonsense? Not really, but you know what I mean. It's like dead air. I could take a sip from my water. That would be fun and eventful. Let me tell you the people I can bring on camera because they're on phones. Rhonda, Diane, Krista, Cassie, Kelly. This is like the winners, right? Emily, Julie, Megan. Hello. Well, this was a big old excitement letdown. What do you think? Oh, well, Charlene. Charlene, I just went live for 35 minutes over on that page, so you missed it. Oh, Kara. Kara I can bring on camera. So what we'll probably do is I will have him join me via Zoom, and we'll just record it and we'll post it. All right? So we're going to have to just improvise because that's what happens when technology is not your friend. And we will go from there. All right? So friends, thank you for the first 2 minutes. I really am going to go back and watch how many minutes were actually me talking content and thoughts and processing versus technical difficulties. Done. I can pull you on camera. All right, friends. I'm done with this for now. Yes, amen. That's true. I look forward to Autumn I could bring on camera. I look forward to sharing a link or a recording or something. Facebook Live is always better though because you actually get to access the audience versus when you post a link, Facebook just really doesn't promote it. So it's kind of hard to, I'm trying to weave past, Facebook and all their little loops and hoops and agendas and all the things. So, hey Autumn, how are you? Happy New Year to you all. Thank you for popping on live. Diana, I could bring on camera. So anyways, thank you for popping on live. I love the hearts. Thank you for your patience. And I hope you have a fabulous evening and happy New Year to all of you. May we wake up every day of 2021 saying, today is going to be an awesome day. Because do you know your words have incredible power? So if you want to see truth, if you want to see breakthrough, if you want to see incredible things happen right here, right now, in your life, in your home, in your community, in your nation, speak it out. And like I said from the beginning of this live, take off the titles and just recognize that as humans, may we get back to the fact that truth is the only thing that matters. Whether I am right or whether I am wrong, I want truth to be known. It must. Our freedoms hang in the balance. Bye, y'all.